Yo, 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 shalom, 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 family. Welcome back to another episode of Invest in You. It's Market Monday episode. And again, shalom to you guys. Peace to everybody who watching live and who gonna watch it later. And yeah, I want to say welcome back, for real. Welcome back to you guys. Welcome back to myself. No lie, I definitely been away from the streaming for the past 2 months. I don't know if you guys know or not. I'm in Tanzania, East Africa, and did some traveling around to Zanzibar on the island. Had a new addition to the family, a lot of things going on, but nevertheless, man, it's been a very exciting, eventful week, past couple of weeks in the markets. And this is what these are things, this is the reason why we live stream. This is the reason why you want to pay attention to the markets every day. This is the reason why it's kind of easy to make money in the market, because if you actually was paying attention, it's sad how much money getting made right now, for people that was aware of the move. And that's what we're here for, to help people make money. Because if you would have just been if you would have been paying attention, let me get my window ready. If you would have been like watching this market again, the charts, you could have saw this downturn coming. I saw the downturn coming 2 months ago, and that's crazy because I haven't been live streaming, and that's the reason why I live stream, is because it helped me to stay focused and it helped me look at the markets every day, because having a family, running around, managing businesses, and just whatever, exercising, playing with kids, whatever it may be, whatever life entail, all that stuff, it take you away from the market. Of course, you don't want to be focused on money all day, every day, but yeah. So, but you got to pay attention to it, and when you do focus in on it, it's life changing amounts of money. So, yeah. So, like I said, let me add this screen to the thing, and let's take a look at the markets a little bit, because man, they bleeding. The markets is bleeding right now, big time. So let's go to stocks, and let's go to the Nasdaq, QQQ, the big boys. You feel me? Go to the big indexes, and that's why we do what we do, man. I feel bad though. I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel bad, not just because I was investing in some stocks, and just like everybody else, my portfolio is down right now. I feel bad because I wasn't consistent. I feel like I let myself down. I let y'all down, because I'm supposed to have been calling this play, and I saw it. I saw it again a month ago. The last time I looked at the charts, I saw it was peaking. That's why we look at charts, man. Ain't no other way to say it. But I kind of was discouraged. I lost my phone a couple months ago, like April, and since then I got another phone, but I was locked out of some of my accounts, so I was just like, I'm not even gonna worry about it. But I should have been worried about it, because I'm talking about money on the table. You don't even understand. Anyway, back to the analysis. And what we got, man, we got, again, just the last month from July, the market peak. And it's just, man, let's get put a dot on here. Hold up, man. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much percent is that? Like, that's a huge amount of value of the market just gone. And it's like, yeah, they say the market always come back, but it's like, this is why you protect yourself. This is why you put risk management measures in place. You put stop losses in. This is why you have rules, trading rules. Like, again, if your portfolio go below a certain amount, whatever it may be, you lose so much, you go into cash. You got to have a plan. And it's better. It's easier to say after stuff like this has happened, but it ain't no joke, man. It's no joke. And I think it's a learning experience, and that's good. I'm glad at least I did start live streaming again. That's why I created this platform, to create a community of people to learn how to invest, to again practice, gain experience and skills together, hold each other accountable. All these things. That's the reason the platform was created. And you know, again, we ain't doing as much as we should have been, but this is what's going on. And so again, where I'm at, we 7-8 hours ahead of the Nasdaq right now in the market. So, but the market is still open right now, so the price is actually moving and stuff like that. So, point is, we want to take let's just look at the downtrend first, and you see, this is where I always go. Ooh, I go to a larger time frame, and it's not looking good. All right, so when you see this type of fall, it's a huge fall. But really, what stick out to me is this shooting star pattern. This pattern we have, this candle right here was the canary in the coal mine, so to speak, was telling us a change was coming. And then you got the beginning of this month starting off with a huge drop like this on the monthly chart. This just show us, like, you know, it may be another 1 or 2 months coming. And the question I asked, you know, on this streaming on the title was, did you see it coming? And that's a great question, because I felt like I seen it coming. And really, to be honest with y'all, at this point, you know, 10 years plus investing, everybody knew it was coming. It's only the novice people that didn't know it was coming. I don't know what that made me saying I still didn't take the right precautionary measures. You know, no excuses, whatever happened. But every summer, this is seasonality of the stock market. Every summer, the traders go on vacation. It never fails. June, July, August, always the red months in the stock market. And that's what's amazing to me. That's why I'm so, like, I'm hopeful. Like, it's like, man, I just gotta stay consistent. And it's like the money gonna come. You know, the money gonna come, because when you know the seasonality of the market, like, again, like December, January, February, there's always usually the market make highs for the year. It always coming to the new year on the high. Why? Because you got November, December, the holiday season, which is the third quarter of the financial year, right? So but it's technically the end of that last year, coming into the fourth quarter of the fiscal year, which is like, you know, during the first couple months of the new year. So that's January, February, March. Those are always the best times to invest, because it's a new year. People are optimistic, everything, you know, whatever. And it's like, it's a seasonality. January, February, always good months for the market, always. And then what happened? The market makes some new highs by March, April, May. By May, it's selling time. June, July, August, time to get out. And it's like, you know, it just made me laugh. It made me smile looking at this, because obviously it was it was telegraphed. You know what I'm saying? This was a call. This was a move. Everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody should have saw coming, but everybody on Wall Street knew this. Like, they already knew the market was overextended, valuations was getting high, and, you know, it's only one thing that can happen. And it's another thing that I'm gonna point out, is that you see this, it's a huge move, and obviously this is a monthly chart, but the volume is low so far. Obviously it's a monthly, so right, you see the volume was how the day is technically an update, and that's the crazy part, because it opened lower, then it came back. So the day is a green day, but it's a green candle that's below the last red candle by a large margin. So it just made a whole gap. Even though it's up, it's down. So you know, this is stuff you have to understand. You got to pay attention to, and this is why we jump to the charts. And, you know, another reason why I didn't want to chart as much, because I was looking at some other information about whatever it was on social media, and it was just talking about how, like, somebody was saying, I'm gonna give you financial information, but it's not gonna be dealing with no candlesticks. You ain't got no candlesticks. And when people say that, it's like, you know, I'm gonna give it to you basic, and you don't need no candlesticks. And so I was like, it made me think, like, you know, it's a good point. You know, like, that's not all that financial literacy is comprised of. That's not all that makes up financial literacy, but that's the most that's the X-ray. That's the pulse of the bank account, brokerage account. That's the pulse of your finances. Literally, like right now, this last week, the last 5 trading days, people accounts, or the last 3 weeks, people accounts have been cut by 20, 25%. People whole retirement account just took a 20% haircut. So it's like, oh yeah, you don't need to know about candlesticks, and it ain't all about candlesticks. But if you would have knew candlesticks, you would have knew to not only get out, not only would you have been able to get out, you would have put on puts. You could reverse the trade. So all this going down, you would have made money. And you know, for me, it's just like focus, dollar, focus. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, I saw it, but I literally did nothing. I was just like, I'm gonna just, you know, I'm a hoe, and that's another thing. It's like, you know, you gotta juggle two things. You know, the trading and the investing, trading and investing. So some people, you know, they talk about trading. Like, I mean, they talk about investing. Okay, I'm investing this, whatever I'm investing in, and when I invest, I'm not gonna touch it for 30 years. I might be trading in the swing trader. I'm in and out this week, that week. You know, I'm holding this for 3 weeks, 2 months, I'm out. XYZ. So that's a whole different thing. Just the investing mentality. Are you investing for the long term? You're investing for the short term. If you're investing for the long term, it's like, cool. I'm not gonna worry about this downturn. I'm not gonna pay attention to it. But if you was a trader, this is no excuse for missing it. This is what you trade for. So it all depends on where you put yourself at in the discussion, right? But definitely, as somebody that is a trader, you know, trading, and sometimes when you trade or you have a bad trade, you think I should have just invested, and it's always easier to say I could just. Well, if you would invest in Apple when the first iPhone came out, you would be a 10 trillionaire right now. It's easy to say 15 years later, like you would have just left it alone for 15 years. But when that time you need that money, or you wanted to make that investment, or you was, you know, trying to avoid this tax situation, whatever it may be, you know, it's a lot of reasons to sell. And actually, you don't really make profit, or you don't realize the profit until you sell. So nobody can never really say that selling is a bad thing. But what shall we say then? Strategy and analysis is what matters. What matters? Strategy and analysis. You got to have a plan and then execute the plan. You know. So I guess that's what I'm saying, and I felt good saying that because I'm not only like come on here to talk to people and preach to people about investing. I'm speaking not only for myself but to myself. And again, like I said, I feel encouraged. I feel like, you know, we know that the fragility of the United States stock market. We know the economic data was bad. You know, jobs not there, et cetera, et cetera. But and the thing is, not this is the thing. This is the thing, right? The market been down the last 3 weeks. Now it gapped down, and now everybody, you know, it's a big drop today, and then everybody, it's all over the newspapers, it's all on the news and all this. But that's where they get you. That's where they get you. Because June, July done passed. It's August. So not all the headlines say, oh, it's a recession coming, and you know, this and that. Now might be the time. Now is the time to buy. Maybe. So let's take a look at it. Is it time to buy? And one thing I was thinking about when I look at this monthly chart, which is not looking good right now, is what's the trend? So let's look at the trend. How we get the trend? Let's start this last green candle bottomed out, and then yeah, the trend been like this. Right. So you see, from this bottom, 2022, we've been up month after month. You know, we had some couple down months. And imagine, take a guess, which 3 months were these where we saw out of all these green candles in a row, what 3 months did we see these red candles? August, September, October. So we see it was a little peak in July. It was already starting to give us the signal. And it came a little in the fall, right? But again, been running up. So looking at the trend gonna tell us what's going on. So it could be still, the trend could see, it can still possibly keep going. But again, if you break this trend line, it's not looking good. So, you know, let's add a couple indicators on here and check out this moving averages and see what the moving average is showing us And that's why you gotta be subscribed. Definitely subscribe to Invest in Yahuwah. Wherever you watching this at. If we live on Instagram, we live on Twitch. Follow us on Twitch. Follow on Instagram. Subscribe to YouTube, because I don't care what nobody say. Technical analysis is very relevant. It's important. And go argue with your mama. You feel me? If you don't think so, like, you gonna find out sooner or later. Because it sounds good. Oh, we could just invest for the long term, but this is not that time where, it's downtrend. It's pretty much here, because this 9 moving average is like representing downtrend. You see, it's been, and that's why moving averages tell us so much, and you don't have to do too much analysis to see what happened. Okay, even since 2019, even you could take it back further. How far you want to go? Just look at this simple strategy, just the moving average strategy, right? Give me some shapes on here. You out of pocket. What my shapes at, bro? Hello to the bit. Right. This rectangle. Man, I'm all over. Oh, okay. There we go. And give me some squares, B. Give me some squares. This is the square right here. Very important thing that I want to point out when talking about moving averages, analysis, how we know what's going on, how can we be so sure about what we're talking about. Daliahu could be anybody. Like, don't trust me. Look at what I'm showing you. Look at these moving averages. This is a 9-period simple moving averages. This is a 20. So we see that the shorter term moving average, which is just a combination of all the last past, the previous 9 from here. Let's say from here. This was a combination. This moving average at this point was a combination of the last 9 periods, and this is the average. So this is what the price was. So we see price has been above this 9-period moving average all the way, right? It touched it here, didn't break it. It didn't close below it. Okay, right? And then we see right here, bump, it broke it. It closed below. And what that led to? That led to like a small downturn. This was a pullback, and we see it found support at the 20-period moving average, right? It supported it like a rubber band, or like support, right? It supported price, and price kept going up, got back over this 9-period average, and then again rolled this 9-period average. It stayed above. It stayed to the left side of the average, right? Again, a small dip was this 2020. This was COVID. So yeah, pretty much, whole worldwide pandemic. Couple periods, 2 months, horrible downtrend. Then what? So got support at this 20-period moving average, took off, bounced away. Again, it was big uptrend. It was so far above the 9-period moving average, it just pretty much drifted to it, and again kept bouncing. But the 9-period moving average was support. And then we see here 2022 telltale sign. We see the doji candlesticks. Again, he's telling us signs of undecision, right? Buyers and sellers fighting. Nobody really won. The price actually closed for a whole month worth of price activity. The month ended the same place where it began. So it was like all month long, up, down, but closing in the same space, telling us indecision, right? Red flag. And then what happened? We see obviously some exhaustion in the move, even the moving average. You know what I'm saying? So we see a close below that moving average. That was a canary in the coal mine, a telltale sign, right? And we see a couple closes where it was consolidating before it ultimately had a big drop. And what you see, this big drop pull the lower time frame moving average below the higher one. So that was definitely a consolidation. It's a pullback. Pretty much all 2022 it was down. So this was like 2023, 2024 was like that bounce back kind of fake out. You know what I'm saying? It was down below the higher period moving average. My bad. Let me change the color. It's red flag. If it ain't a red flag, it's a red flag now. So yeah, we see we was below the higher period moving average. Even the lower period moving average came down and then bounced back. Bomb, got above the lower time frame moving average and kept staying above it. And this has been the trend since then. It's been the trend since late 2023, right? Late 2022, right? Be going up, since 2023, pretty much. Bomb, up. It's been all up. But like the last 15 months, bro. That's 16, longer than that, 16, 18 months. Last 18 months, we've been good. So, and that's the stock market, but we already know 18 months ago, the U.S. economy wasn't doing great. So anyway, we had this AI boom and, artificial intelligence going to save everything. It is what it is. But the point is, these moving averages can have told us a lot, just paying attention to this. Now we, I ain't going to say officially close below the 9-period moving average, but the month just started. We already below it. It may go up, go down, but if it closed below, it's a big sign. We're gonna have some more red months, and yeah, maybe we may be due for it. Man, it's crazy because I had some gains, bro, in my portfolio that I couldn't access. Therefore, I couldn't take the proper precautions to make the changes. I'm still trying to rectify the situation. And get access to some accounts, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is, but we definitely got to pay attention to what's going on. So yeah, this moving averages could have told us something. It's still telling us something. We are down. Is it the cause to be concerned? Yes. I was gonna say not yet, but yes, clearly this candle right here was already kind of signaling to us that take some money off the table, basically. And at this point, we below the moving average, the shorter time period moving average. And the next candle is going to tell us everything. But this is a monthly candle, so we won't know till September, right? And this is a presidential election happening, so it's like a lot of statistics about the market and elections, whatnot. But okay, so now we're on the weekly, which is a lot more. It's a lot more fractal, and just give us some more information. So yeah, we see this gap down from where we closed that last week to where we opened at this week, already open right here. So where we see the support, because again, it opened right here, now it's going back up. So maybe getting a push up, maybe this will bounce off this. I don't know, but it looked like we may have hit the highs for the year, basically. That's long story short, the highs are in. And yeah, the daily chart is telling even more. We below both of these time periods, the 9 period and the 20 period, and prices down here somewhere. So yeah, we wait. It may chill around here for a little minute till these moving averages catch up. But when you had the type of runs this market has experienced, like already, you in for it. You in for. Oh man, Doja, what they do, baby? What's good? Have I been? Let me read some comments right quick. Shout out to my boy Papa Doja, Campaign SG, man. Doja, you famous, man. I'm trying to get like you, B. Have you been messing with options? I see you looking at. Yeah. I have been watching them, bro. I have, to answer your question, but I haven't been trading them. I've been watching, but not trading. And like I was just sharing earlier a little bit, I was just saying how I lost my phone. And with the two-factor authentication, the main account I was trading in, I have been inactive in that account. So that's kind of why I stopped with my analysis too. The losing my phone kind of threw me off. So yeah. But one thing I can say, you Pop, we not finna stop. We ain't finna stop, bro. Yeah, he was famous, bro. I said, bro, Anton Daly, watch the video, bro. That boy big time. He blowing up too. He getting famous, and that's what's up, bro. But we do gotta lock in with these options, bro, because just like you was mentioning in your video, bro, we talked a lot about the economy and just hustling and getting money different ways. And that's what we know. We are from that. But I was just looking at Wall Street Trapper, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to him because I remember this whole concept, invest in Yahuwah, you know, just on my little Hebrew Bible talk, but even still finding a way to talk about finance and bring that into the Hebrew community. I had that concept for a long time, even before I remember seeing Wall Street Trapper. But to see how he just stayed focused with it, locked in on the options, and now he, you know what I'm saying, not only making huge option plays, but helping other people make option plays. Like, that's, you gotta salute that, because he just really showed a lot of people like what you could do with that with the options. You know what I'm saying? And I had some wins, but I had some losses too. And I ain't gonna lie, the losses like really made me step back. Like, let me make sure I'm like more fundamentally grounded, because I remember when I was 2020, 2021, I had won a little bit, but I put more money in it, and I lost like a lot of money. So I was like, hey, you know, sometimes you get burnt, and I was like, let me chill. So, but hey, Doja, man, we got to stay on the option, bro. The options is the way, right? I ain't gonna lie, options is the play for real. Let me go back to this stocks, but I think again, a lot of this, as much as everybody's gonna talk about blood on the streets right now, I think it might be over. Like, we got to see, but the market ain't gonna fall forever, and that's one thing I kind of like learned too. Like, a lot of times you be betting against it, but then that's when they turn around, right? When you see it on the news, it's like, you know, pay attention. CLSK. Matter of fact, let me go back to Doja. I've been on future, really. So we're gonna check out the future, and so that's what I definitely want to. That's what I was doing every day. So Doja, what I was doing was Monday stocks. Monday I was doing the stocks. Tuesday, so tomorrow, Yahuwah willing, I'm coming back on here the same time. We gotta check out the forex market, and the forex market is big because again, I'm in Africa right now, international. That's what a lot of people trade internationally, and it's easier to kind of trade because it's all time. It's like, you know, all time frames, and it's 24 hours. And the point is, JPY USD. I saw this coming. Yo, last time I was doing analysis on Doja, I swear, I seen the USD JPY, bro. It was like the Christmas tree. That thing was looking tippy tip top, and I knew it was finna fall. But that was like 2 months ago. Now all the news, like Japan crashing, the economy crash. Like, bro, if I was, that forex trade told me that 2 months ago, and that's crazy. So that's why I want to do this consistently, because there's so many markets, bro. And I'm glad you did get on, bro, because it's good to speak to somebody who, like, not only I've known for a while, somebody I watch grow and invest and hustle, but also, you know, about different markets. You know, we talking about the stock market today, but you know, we talking about, you know, options. You start talking about options. You asking me about forex. I mean, you asked me about futures. You talking about futures, and that's exactly why, like, I was doing how I was doing. Like, it's too many markets to just focus on the stock market. It's so much money. Like, you got the stock market, but they say the forex market 4 times bigger than the stock market, and then you got the futures market bigger than the mall. So, bro, tomorrow we doing let me get me right. I had to make a list. Forex, Wednesday crypto, which crypto, that's a whole topic right there. Thursday commodities, which is basically futures, you know, and then Friday was like, you know, just general freestyle day. But that's the whole point of doing the daily review, bro, because together, you know, that's the thing. We as a community just keeping each other accountable. We trade together, we make money together, we share plays. And that's the same thing Trapman doing, you know, and now he done put it in the Patreon. So he's like making money on the Patreon and helping people make money on the Patreon. So gotta salute that. But yeah, man, we gotta keep our eyes on this market because, you know, whatever happened with the economy, whatever happened with this or that, they definitely be printing money, bro. It's printing money, and that's what I'm looking at. Like, you like it up, you like it down. Money being made, man. Money being made. This is the stock I'm in, and it's like, I'm sick because I ain't sell. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm sick, man. Oh, sick. S&P don't look as bad. Like, it's a little bit more consolidated. Like, you don't see the big gaps down, and it kind of bring it back to reality a little bit. I kind of want to talk about this, like, how far can it go? So let's look at some of these levels, and if you look at the levels, somewhere like right here, because this last little range, this consolidation area, it's a daily, yeah. So I'm gonna kind of put my green. This area right here held last time. This we just put it somewhere like this. Right now, we in the kind of a support range. You see, the market ran up. This was a ceiling. It was a ceiling. It consolidated, broke through the ceiling. Boom, broke through, re-tapped, and then we touched this. You know, put the star on the Christmas tree at the top. So now we back to this level where it consolidated that last time. So that's what I'm saying. Right now, we still got to see. But if you listen to the news, because I just watched some people kind of sharing some information, they like, nah, it's the time to, you know, get your portfolio right, sell everything. But that's what you got to be careful about. And that's what how I'm mentioning, like, you know, it's all about perspective. Because some people going to say, I'm investing for retirement. I got a 30-year time horizon, or I'm investing for the next 7 years. So, okay, if that's you, then this don't really involve you. But if you're a short-term trader, like I would say, I'm a trader, I should have saw this. Not only should I have pivoted my portfolio, I should be in green right now. And so that's just the expectations I got of myself. So it's like, yeah, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the words. I'm gonna kind of catch up with the comments because we said a couple things. So we talk about you famous, man. Shout out my brother. If y'all watching me on StreamYard, Instagram, or on Twitch, follow me on Twitch, bro. Follow me on Twitch. I'm trying to get my Twitch right. Get the live streaming going. But y'all follow Campaign SG, my boy Papa Doja. He got a YouTube channel. Follow him for just more general information and stuff. Whatever he talking about his YouTube channel, SG Living. You feel what I'm saying? But like he was saying, we gotta lock in. We do. This is important. Gotta stay consistent. Futures. We talking about futures. Futures is important. Futures trading is blowing up. It's a huge market. And that's the reason, like I was talking about before, about people saying like, or me looking at candlesticks. Why do we look at candlesticks? Because again, somebody made the comment like, oh, you know, new people, you don't really got to understand candlesticks. It's confusing for new people, basically. But candlesticks is not hard to learn. I mean, it's red and green. Red day is down, green day is up. And the thing is, when you learn how to read candlestick patterns or candlestick charts or whatever, you know, it doesn't only apply to stocks. It applies to any asset class that you can track it, information on the graph. Any price information that you could chart on the graph, candlesticks give you a visual representation of that. So when talking about futures, we can get on futures. I haven't traded futures too much, to be honest, but knowing how to trade, you know, analyze a chart through understanding the candlesticks, patterns, and formations, we can look at futures and understand what's going on. We can know whether we want to buy or sell just by taking a look. So yeah, man, gotta chop it up. Yeah, man, yeah, for sure, bro, for sure. Gotta chop it up. Gotta come consistent. That's what we want to do. And tap in for sure. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. So that's what we doing, man. We taking a look at the market. I wanted to ask, like, if anybody, whoever watching, again, if you're watching now or later, we're gonna put this up on the Invest in Yahuwah YouTube. Make sure you guys what I want to do is, if you have a particular stock, drop your favorite stock, your biggest holding, drop that in the comment, you know, and then we can talk about that as well. We want to look up, you know, whatever you trading, check it out, see what's good. Hold up. Just checking the Instagram, checking the streams, making sure we live, we good, and got a little bit of feedback. So excuse me for that. But yeah, so that was the point, man. Checking out the stock market. So where do we go next, man? We already know. We're looking at the biggest. And so gotta look at the big boys, man. Come on, give me some Nvidia. Nvidia was right. I remember the last time I was talking in the stock. Ooh, damn. And so Nvidia just did a 10-for-1 stock split like 2 months ago. Whenever that stock split was, that was June. So I remember I was actually covering this then. That's when I was live streaming every day. And you know, again, going through it. So we did 10-for-1 stock split, the biggest stock in the stock market at that point, still the biggest stock in the stock market. But right now, it just gave back a lot of those gains, which is like, again, this is not surprising. It's not surprising. No stock is gonna go up and stay up forever. So that's what we want to talk about. And again, even the stock I was holding, I saw it a month ago, and I I should have followed my first mind and came online, and I should have issued a warning because I knew, I kind of knew, but I had already decided I was gonna hold a stock. I'm holding a good stock, but it's been cut in half, and I'm never a fan of that because I'm always looking at it from the perspective of a trader. You could have just stepped to the sideline, avoided that, either went short or just avoid that downturn and then buy double the shares. So that's the proponent of man. Like, you could, instead of making a 20% gain this year, you could easily make a 200% gain in 1 year. Like, I was up 100%, over 100% already this year. So it's like I'm already playing with house money with that stock. Like, I bought it at $3, it's at 20, but still, that don't mean you don't gotta take the losses. So yeah, I'm finna get off, man. Hey, y'all holla at me, man. Listen, who watching? Make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow, whatever platform it is you on. Make sure you tap in with me. And again, give me your stocks, man. What stock you got? I want to look at it, man. So we're looking at Nvidia again, one of the hottest stocks in the market. And Nvidia gonna be all right, but again, it's giving back a lot of these gains, man. It's giving back a lot of gains. Right, and you see on the monthly chart, this is healthy. Again, this stock was going parabolic. It was going crazy. Like 2023, the stock was just at $20. This is a split adjusted price, but still went from 20 to 100, bro. That was like 4 times gain in the last 18-month run. This stock is up like, it was up some crazy number. I think they were saying like 1,000% in the last 2 years or something like that. So this percentage game is serious, man. But you know, we can game the system. It can be mastered, you know, and that's the confident thing. You know, that's really what I'm at like right now. Like, yeah, I'm taking a loss on the stock I was up on, whatever. I could say coulda, woulda, shoulda all day. All right, I'm not gonna do that. But the fact that the last time I did peek at the markets, I kind of saw the scales tipping, you know, like that's the encouraging part. And now all of a sudden, it's like everybody, oh, the world of pandemonium, oh, the stock market is going down the toilet. So it's like, take it with a grain of salt. But again, like I touched on at the first time, this is totally normal. It is totally normal, like very seasonal stock market. I mean, and again, it's very overextended. It was very over. Look, this stock is the perfect example of what do you mean overextended, bro? Besides these last 2 months, like the last 20 candles been green. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's a lot of green candles. So, you know, the run has been crazy. So, you know, we gotta take that with a grain of salt and no, be prepared. Be prepared, and this on me. I'm gonna put this on me. Everybody losses. I feel like even the small community that I do have, that I've been able to touch and reach and speak to, it's on me. I'm gonna do better. I need to be more consistent because I feel like I did see this coming, and even to myself, I should have prepared my portfolio better. So it is what it, even though I'm comfortable holding on for the long term to the stock I have, and that was my plan. That was my plan because again, I had already bought, went up, I sold it, went back down, bought it again, it went up again, doubled again. So can't catch them all. But that's what trading is about, and that's what trading is about, and it's so exciting. It is so exciting. So yeah, man. Man, what's going on? Let me see what's going on. Yeah, I got any. I ain't even check. Let me check the chat, man. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all tap in on Twitch, man. Follow me on Twitch. We coming with the live stream, financial live stream. And that, you know, this is what my mind at. People on Twitch watching people play video game. Nigga, this the video game right here. This the video. I feel bad if I let you down about this. All that, I ain't get to the next level. We talk about the video game. Nah, I don't know about all that, but whoa. Instagram. See how much I ain't live stream, man. How much I ain't live stream. I ain't request Instagram behind. Instagram feed lagging behind. But yeah. Yeah, let's stay up on the family. Let's stay up on it. Give me y'all stock picks if you in the stock market. What do you think about what's happening in the stock market? Will you be investing this year? You know, I asked a question last year. I took a poll in a community and I asked what was people's biggest investment of the year. And for me, my biggest investment last year was land, purchase property here in Africa. This year, that's my biggest investment been this year. I think education, and just developing the property development. You know, still property, but still like yeah, man, we gotta get our portfolios right. So I don't want to be here too long. 40 minutes, I feel like good. Usually we keep the live stream on an hour, but I'm working on the video on the YouTube coming soon, foundational series, just talking about the basics of investing in Yahuwah. And so we could get through the basics and be on our live stream mode. We could get to some more advanced strategies, understanding candlesticks, risk management. Before that, even setting up a trade plan. Like trade plans are so important. Trade plans are so important. And we need them more now than ever because it's money to be made in the market if it go up or down. And that's the thing. That's the thing. Like we could short this. We can't make money if this continues to go down. If it break below this, if it close below this average and we see this shorter time frame moving average trying to get closer to the longer time frame moving average, it's a big gap right there. It's a kind of a big dispersion. What do I want to say? It's a big difference. It's another word I'm going. It's definitely a big difference, man. It's a big difference. So, you know, this stock can consolidate a little bit. It's some room for it to come down and consolidate. So, you know, plenty opportunity for us to do some things. And shout out to my boy, man, Campaign SG Papa Doji, because I like what he's talking about. Options, futures, all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I mentioned, the Forex, the market is huge. So all these different markets, we got to tap into them because the market's not going, you know, it's not going nowhere. It ain't doing, but it's not finna go nowhere. It's just going to keep going up or down. But since I mentioned it and I was talking about Forex, let's take a look at this USD JPY. I can't wait till tomorrow. It only started. It's just starting. It's the monthly. Woo! We missed that. And I saw this coming. I mean, see, well, my lines, I had lines drawn in this chart. Wow. You see, it's already it came to a support area. In like 1 month, it's already back to 2023 levels. But I was looking at this when it was right here, waiting for it to drop. And then it did one of these. But yeah, it's money in the streets because even though I don't think it's gonna bounce back like a rubber band, and if this come back up any bit, any amount, that's a short sale waiting to happen. So it's plenty plays to be had, and it's like that's why I hop back on, man, just to check out them plays. You feel me? And we come with the Forex tomorrow, but let's get to it, man. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be shaking. Man, thanks for everybody for joining. It's your brother, Dollar Yahoo, man, checking in with Investing Yahuwah. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one, man. Shalom, family.